Where should we start off? Well, I don't know. Give me some topics, Trevor.
What do you think about transgender?
I'll tell you. Transgenders. It is scientifically proven that their minds, they have a disability in their head. Scientifically proven. They think that they are the opposite gender. They actually think that. And I read something. It's because of, like, when you're a kid, you get these vaccines. Some of them have, like, different samples of stuff. Like, just like, depending on your vaccination, some will have more feminine stuff in it, and others will have more masculine. So, usually boys are the ones that are transgender. So, should we stop these vaccinations? No, obviously. But we do need to figure out a way to change how they just change all the masculine and feminine parts for certain vaccinations. Give me another topic to talk about, Trevor.
Why is there something rather than nothing?
Something rather than nothing. I don't know. What I do know. I don't. I don't know what to say there. Something rather than nothing. You bamboozled me here, but let's see what I can do. Instead of nothing, there's something. So, of course, there's something. There's something no matter what. Even if there's nothing, there's something there because nothing is something. You feel me?
Yes. Is our universe real?
Of course, our universe is real, but how was it made is the question. If we're living in some simulation, then why has our God not shown himself? Does he just want us to believe that he's real? And if not, what if he hid himself on purpose? And all the people that believe they've seen him are just liars. Not even that. What if people are playing God by saving lives or killing them? I think everybody has a part in God. They just don't know it. Now let's say there isn't a God. Does that make everyone God? You feel me?
Yes. Do we have free will?
Absolutely. Now, it depends on where you live, of course. But let's say there were no government anywhere. Everyone was just their own person. Everyone had the same power, everything. There would be chaos because free will. We do need some regulations, but of course, very minimal. With these restrictions, there's the obvious ones like killing, stealing, raping, all that stuff. But there's other.
But if we had free will, we would be able to do all those things.
Yes, but there of course need to be some restrictions, regulations. You can't let that stuff go on. So obviously someone stepped in and said this is unacceptable. We can't have this happening. So restrictions were made, and as they should be. If everyone was able to do whatever they want anytime they want, we would be running in chaos. This entire world would be completely different. None of us might even not be alive anymore if that were to happen. Anyways, I'm just saying, We do have free will, but we also need restrictions.
What is the best moral system?
It's really just opinion. You could say that your morals are better than my morals, and of course I wouldn't agree with you, but morals, there's some where everyone agrees on it. Like, stealing is bad morals. There's nobody that thinks that stealing is a good thing, unless they're doing it for a good cause. That shouldn't be the route they choose, but still, if it's a good cause, then it's not necessarily forgiven, but it's definitely less bad.
So, with that, between saving your true love or your relatives, what would you choose? Like, it's your true love and you would never find love again.
Many people say that love is the most important thing on this planet. But who were to say that you don't love your family more? You could very easily find not necessarily the same love, but similar love. Just not for the same reasons, maybe. I don't know.
What are numbers?
What are numbers that are all around us? If you see that fan there has 5 blades. That camera has 1 lens. This room
Explain
has
how you
4
know.
walls.
Explain how you know what numbers are.
We were taught numbers at a very young age. Who made numbers? I don't know. The numbers are all around us. Say, that tree has 50 leaves. You know. Of course, I mean, I didn't count, but.
Can you really experience anything objectively?
Can you experience anything objectively? I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well,
I'm the dumbest philosopher on the planet.
alright, so what do you think about God? Does it exist?
Yes and no. I believe we have to come from somewhere, and obviously that somewhere has to be some form of celestial being. But there's no way of knowing, really. Those who have died know, obviously, but you can't ask them. And if they were to be revived somehow, we wouldn't believe them. Because, let's be honest, if they were to say God doesn't exist, more people would believe him if they did say God does exist. Because the human brain is more likely to believe negative things than positive. So, I mean, this person. Now, alright. I think that there's a chance that what you believe in is what happens when you die. Maybe your brain, it will maybe your brain is the afterlife. Alright? So, maybe you're just maybe if there is an afterlife, it's just whatever it's whatever you believe the afterlife is. We're gonna need to wrap this up because my mom said I have to go home. But I think what you believe the afterlife is what the afterlife is. Right? Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, this has been Philosopher Gage. I hope you have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Hold up.
Oh, never mind. It said 1 minute when I opened it. I was like...
Goodbye.